How to create a steady flow of inner peace. So inner peace, in my perspective, is the name of the game. There's so much that is going on and happening with technology, with social media, with our jobs, our careers, spouses, significant others, that life can at times feel like there's so much that is being thrown at us. But when we're in a state of inner peace, and when we feel calm and relaxed, then we have much more insight and ability to tap into not only our creative side, but to that intuitive side that gives us the thoughts, the insights, the ability to really focus and harness our energy and attention towards what truly matters the most. And as I mentioned, there's just so much that can feel like it's going on, outside of us. We all have responsibilities. We all have daily tasks. We all have different things that are vying for our attention at each and every moment. But when we can create a state of being that is centered around peace and calm, then naturally that produces more of that state within our bodies, which in turn produces more of a state of happiness, which in turn taps us deeper into our center, our heart center, which then allows us to experience more joy and just more energy and more creativity and more life. So I want to discuss 3 different ways that we can create this state of being. And not only do that, but do so consistently. So number 1 would be to allow. So when we feel these different aspects inside of our body, this discord, this resistance, some of us may feel it in our shoulders, some of us may feel it in our chest, some of us may feel it in our back, our neck. Take an inventory of where you feel this in your own body whenever you feel a sense of resistance or a sense of heaviness. And link that to what the thoughts are or to how you're speaking to yourself in the moment. So if there's a sense of tightness in the chest, just asking yourself questions like, where is this coming from? What is this beautiful gift or this lesson in what I'm feeling in this moment? Sometimes it's as simple as us already knowing, but some other times we can feel a little bit off balance and we have to do a little bit of searching for where or what created that sense of being inside of us. And the reason I mention allow as the number 1 aspect, because we can create discord within our bodies or resistance just from the art of trying to push past it or trying to force ourselves to avoid it. So rather than doing that, if we allow ourselves to allow that specific moment in time to say, okay, I'm actually feeling this. I feel a bit of pressure. I feel a bit of resistance. I feel a bit of disharmony inside of my body. Then just the act of allowing that disharmony and that pressure and that feeling in the moment to be present to it, it allows a release of that energy. And then that openness creates a space to go a little bit deeper, because that in itself is going to relax the nervous system. It's going to lead into the second step. But even before we get to that, it creates the container to 1, be present to what's happening inside of the body. But then 2, it also keeps a level of level-headedness so that as we are being present to what we're seeing and what's being created inside of us, then we can step into number 2, which is to truly focus on our breath. So So number one, we've recognized, we've allowed, we understand that there is some disharmony. We acknowledge that. We express gratitude towards it. Say, I'm grateful for recognizing this feeling. I'm grateful for recognizing this disharmony, this discord that I'm experiencing in this moment. And then we close our eyes and we begin to just focus on our breath. We can place one hand over our belly and just focus on deep breathing. So inhaling through the nose, continuing to exhale. And continuing to do that repeatedly, 10 or 20 breaths, to just instill even more peace, more calm, more relaxation for us in that moment. And as we do this, all we're doing is we're quieting down our autonomic nervous system. We're inducing our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and relaxation, which can take us out of that fear-based energy, that fear-based mind, which is linked to the amygdala, which produces cortisol and stress within the body. And we're just going at the old-fashioned way of just really calming ourselves down, relaxing ourselves, allowing what's happening in the moment, not from a place of judgment or from a place of force or from a place of push, but just simply from a place of noticing, of observing it, allowing it, and then breathing into that space. And as we do that, and we recognize that we're in a much more calm state, a state that is much more conducive to our natural, present, calm, relaxed state of being, then we ask ourselves one simple question: what would I love to create in this moment? And the key part of that is in this moment. Because if we focus our attention in the present moment, then we can look and see where we're aiming towards and harness that energy from a relaxed, calm, and peaceful state to really tune into what is going to create more of that for us. So now from this relaxed place, we recognize what is not serving us. You may also recognize that maybe we're moving a little bit too fast and we have a schedule, we have all these different tasks that we feel we must, should, or have to do. And pay attention to the words must, should, or have to, and what that can create on an energetic level in the body. What if we replace those words with desire or love or could? So replacing the words must, should, and have to with desire, with could, with love. Because when we really tap into that, what I would love to create in this moment, that harnesses a different energetic vibration to us opening up possibilities that are in sync and that are in alignment to what brings us peace and what brings us joy. And since that's an individual question, the only person who can truly answer it is the self. It's you, the individual. And this is the path of creating a steady flow of inner peace in the body. First, we allow. 2, we bring in the breath. And 3, we ask that question: what would I love to create in this moment? And with the consistent practice, a daily practice, a an inventory of paying attention to what's coming up for us. The more opportunities we present to be present to the moment and the gift of all of these experiences that we each have in this life, to recognize like, wow, this is a beautiful gift. This discomfort, this discord, this is a beautiful gift that is creating for me more awareness to what's truly aligned with my authentic center, with my heart, with what brings me true inner peace and true happiness. Because those are the two states that are the most important for us to continue to thrive, for us to show up as powerfully as we all are capable of in this beautiful world. And it's not a comparison, comparing ourselves to anybody outside of us and what they're doing and what's going on in their world. It really comes back to us. What are we creating for ourselves? It doesn't matter what's going on outside of us. What is our relationship to what is happening outside of us? So, I'm sending you nothing but peace, love, beautiful energy, beautiful positivity, beautiful light. You are loved. You are great and exceptional the way you are. And anything that is creating some disharmony in the body is a beautiful lesson and a beautiful gift that with time and continued practice can continue to lead down that path of creating a state of inner flow as well as peace. Until next time, peace.